Hey guys, it's your girl Samantha, aka Miss Mantha. Welcome back to an Age to Inspire compliments of the new season. I know that we are almost heading towards mid January, but still, it is a new season, it is a fresh year, and it is so promising, my goodness. And I believe so much that the things that we've been learning over the past year, this is the it year, it is the best year. If there's ever been a season that's meant for you, it is this very season. And I know that, I mean, we're in the rainy season, there's summer, there's winter, and it's like there are bits of cut-offs, because one season hands over time to the other that will be coming. But when I say that this is your season, I mean January, February, March up until December. This is your year. Congratulations in advance for all the things that you're going to be achieving. And speaking of which, today, on today's video, I'm going to be I just feel the need for me to just share on how you need to be drunk on your dreams. And you may not have been someone who has ever drank like ever before. Like, I've never drank before, I've never smoked marijuana or any of those intoxicating drugs and solvents. And why the aspect of being drunk? My understanding is that in most cases, when someone is drunk, it's like they're out of their minds, Okay, let me just make myself as a point of reference, because my biological father, his soul rest in peace, my biological father used to drink alcohol, and in most cases I would really see a change that, okay, he's not the same daddy, because it sometimes he would just be all quiet. And he was a very lively person. He had this wonderful personality, he was an extroverted person. But then when he would drink, it's like he's introverted, he's quite calm and things like that. So there's something that really occurs to people each moment that they're actually drunk. And study does show that a person, to a certain extent, they are not them usual selves they're not their usual self compared to the one we're used to seeing on a daily basis. They're all reserved and all that. But it's like the moment they just take 1-2 pints of something, whether it's Smirnoff, Russian Bear. Okay, I had to Google these names for your own information so that I can be very relevant. Okay, so yeah, whether it's Russian Bear, it's Smirnoff, it's Castle Lager, Black Label, you name it, whatever it may be, Jameson, whatever, it has this, it just has something within it that just makes somebody to just act differently, say things differently. Others even gain courage to say things that they're not able to utter on a usual basis. So what I'm trying to say is that as the year is starting, be drunk on your dreams. Like, be crazy, be out of your mind if you're not doing that thing that you love so much. I understand, fine, you may not be having a way of, accumulating salary because you have bills to pay and things like that. But if you can pay attention to your nightmares, like the intensity that is based on the nightmare that you have. You wake up, whether it's 2 a.m. and you had set an alarm clock for you to wake up at 5 or 6. You're scared to death. It's like, okay, you really want to understand what was happening, and you're up until that time. That's the level at which your nightmare can make you behave and act. How much more to your dream? How much are you willing to be drunk? How much are you willing to put in? You're so much capable of doing a whole lot more. And I understand you may be telling yourself that, okay, Mantha, fine, I would want to actually start my own business. I'd want to actually start my own line of cosmetology. I want to open a new shop. I want to have ways of just making sure that things get delivered to people, offering my services and things like that. Keep the ball rolling, lose this part of me, which is always procrastinating. Like this year, I told myself that I want to gain, all my dreams. I want to, be ticking things on that checklist, but then I don't have capital. For your own information, my understanding, okay, this is just me, my understanding. I respect, what you learned in whether it's high school, as you were growing up, from primary, even up until tertiary education. I understand whatever it is that they taught you when it comes to what capital really is. But my little understanding, it holds the notion or the view that capital is the money used to start a business, to start something. And moreover, if I'm to now pick the key letters, okay, I did arts, so usually when we got a question, discuss the this or the that, you had to underline the key terms. So if capital is the money used to start, then for me, what is major there? Like, I'm not even going to keep reading anything. Money is the focus. And if I'm to define money as it has been defined before by other people, time is money. So you have all it takes. All you have to do is set up that time to your dreams, to your goals, to your visions of 2021. Amidst this COVID-19, or should I call it COVID 2021? Okay, I don't know. I'm not within the medical profession for me to really utter these things so well, but you get what I'm trying to say. But in as much as it is COVID and you're thinking, okay, I'm not going to work, I'm not going to be getting that salary, I don't know how I'm going to be going about things. God is so gracious, He is so faithful, and each and every time on a daily basis, He's giving us 24 hours. And within the 24 hours, apart from you taking those exercises, apart from you preparing breakfast, lunch, supper, watching television, reading a novel, you can always set, even if it means starting with 30 minutes, starting with brainstorming, because if the mind can conceive, then that's the beginning, that's the foundation of you walking towards your goals. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. So if it means you're just going to be starting working on your dreams to an extent that you're setting 30 minutes on a daily basis, or maybe not even on a daily basis, because you want to be careful enough to weigh your capacity. You have to weigh to say, okay, fine, I do have responsibilities that I need to be attending to. I have kids, I have my husband, I have my wife. Okay, I'm actually working from home, so I have to strike a balance here. Weigh your capacity and don't give yourself too much pressure, because we have all up until December. All we want is that when we're actually making reflections, given that period where we are now, it's a moment of truth, moment of reflection, you'd want to look back and say, okay, I heard what Mantha said, and I actually started drafting down to say, okay, so what I'm going to be doing is 1, 2, 3, and you will have something tangible to show, to say that this is the exact thing that I worked on. And I didn't know that all it needed me to take is simply setting aside time, because time is money, and money is that which is used to start something, and it is the time that is you need for you to start that dream, for you to work on it, for you to be intoxicated. You just lose it for a second thinking of how you're going to set up that photo shoot studio, because there's something about photos that just ignites you just come alive, because in each picture that you take, in each photograph, there's a story, and it just sets your heart on fire. Whatever it is that sets your heart on fire, whatever it is that makes you to be at peace, whatever it is that makes you to come alive, even if it means that you're never going to get a cent from people, from anyone, what is that thing? What are you going to do about it? You need to, you need to let it go. And the other thing is that I once watched a video of some motivator on inspirational person. I'll look up their names and make sure that I just alert you of their names, so that you can make a follow-up and just get to have your own perspective from that video. But the little man, the young boy was saying that sometimes if you have a virus, let's say it's a flu virus, or you're coughing, you have a fever, if you keep them, I'm sorry, it may be a bit disgusting, so disclaimer, if you don't let out the mucus, if you don't take your handkerchief and let it out, you just keeping it locked in the inside, and it's going to damage you. So what you carry is kind of, take it like that virus which you need to let out. Otherwise, you're just going to keep hurting, and the way you're hurt is not being satisfied, not feeling like you're achieving purpose, not feeling fulfilled, always wondering, okay, God, so why am I here? Like, why did you create me? Like, what's my story? What were you thinking in your mind when you created me? And all it takes, like I said, like I'm suggesting to you right now, is simply setting aside time, 30 minutes, 20, 10, but consistently now, to say, okay, what do I want to do? What do I want to achieve? I understand we're in the season of, 2021 resolutions, you're setting up your vision boards and things like that. But then we want to see all these things materialize. So, whatever it is that you feel like you still need to lose, I dare you to lose that mentality, that friend who you think might make you not to really achieve those things, that family member who's always bringing you down. Just have a way of, disconnecting and reconnecting yourself to their family, which you feel like they're just going to help you take chances with your dreams. So basically, today I just wanted to come out and say that please be drunk on your dreams. Be drunk on your dreams. Be drunk on your dreams. So that's what I had for you today. And don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to keep sharing with your friends, with your loved ones, with your relatives, so that they too can also be inspired. So thank you so much for making time to watch this video. Until next time, stay blessed. Thank you.